Good afternoon. Yes, it is. Open Talk with Les Jackson. Sit back. I want to get down. I want to talk about this. I really want to get into this thing because you know what? I found out you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And that is so funny to me because I sit back and I being an entrepreneur, and like I say, I don't consider myself anything else other than an entrepreneur, a business owner, a partner with some of the greatest entrepreneurial minds in the United States and across the world. And I am just so proud that they were able to take me to the water, and I was able and smart enough to. Too many times what we do is we sit back and, we know everything. And it amazes me how we know so much, but know so little. This morning, prime example of a great thing that is going on right now, something that I added into my organization, and all of my agents use it. I suggest that you use it because it's something that will be phenomenal and something that you could actually use to improve and to keep the momentum going in whatever business you're in. I sat back and did several blasts this morning on Facebook, and I heard some of the craziest responses that I've ever heard in my life. It's just like when I sit back and tell people, I can remember when I was going from business to business, because none of them seemed like they were working, because I didn't understand the marketing aspect of it. And I'm going to be truthful with you. If you're going to make it in any type of business, you need a marketing plan, a marketing format. I don't know if you've ever even done the research, because most of us don't. But if you do the marketing research, you will find that marketing is like the lifeline, the bread and butter, the icing on the cake, the sugar in your coffee that will make you and propel you into greater and higher things. Most people don't understand that marketing firms can charge you anywhere from $1,500 to upwards of $2 and $3 million. Look at what Ford's and General Motors and Pepsi and all of them pay just for one day to have a marketing firm come in and an advertising agency to put together a format that will make sure that you go and buy their product throughout the year. And yet they're still using the marketing firm throughout the year and getting billed millions and millions of dollars. Well, you'll say, they have that type of budget. But it wasn't always that way. See, because it started out just like anything else starts out. And I don't care what type of business you're in. If you work from home, which is the new norm, if you go to an office, if you sit back and you are in a position where you want to make extra money, you can even moonlight and make extra money. A lot of us, I think that we're scared. It's almost like, you can tell a person, I'll give you $1 million. But when they see the $1 million, they get scared and they run in the opposite direction. And that to me is a travesty, and it's a shame. Thank you. Yes, it is. It's a travesty. It's a shame. It's almost like, we keep talking about, and here's the excuses, common excuses that we use. Oh, we got a Republican in the office. Oh, well, I've never done this before. Well, I don't like to talk to people. Well, I don't, just anything that we can say a don't or a but. If I had more money. There are so many businesses that you can do on a shoestring, and business doesn't cost a lot of money to get into. It's just, are you willing to sit back and take the rein and grab the bull by the horns and make it happen? Because you were already born. If you were born to run your mouth, if we spent as much time toward finding our purpose as we do gossiping, we could really do some great things. And then, one of the biggest complaints that I hear, oh, well, we're going to blame it on white folks. We're going to blame it on the Arab. We're going to blame it on the Asians. We're going to blame it on the Hindus. We're going to blame it on everybody else, but we won't take a look at ourselves and get in the mirror and say, you know what? Opportunity led me to the water, but opportunity will not make you drink. That's why I titled this. You can take a horse to the water, but you can't make the horse. Bell should have went off in your head right then. Here it is. What I want to offer you today is a program that will sit back, generate for you leads. It will generate for you, if you're into MLMs, it will give you more recruits. And it won't cost you an arm and a leg. And you can get it for free. For the rest of your term being with this service. One of the most profound and workable services that is out there. While you sleeping, you still making that money. And this thing has been proven to be the best in the area. I have watched other people talk about this company, and I just got into the company. I'm going to be honest, I just got into the company. I started just going through everything and started putting stuff out there, and people have been responding greatly because they're tired. They know that according to the Direct Sales Association, let me tell you something about recruiting. And this is a fact. It's not something made up. You can go to dsa.org and you'll find out that on average, the average person that goes into an MLM only recruits 2.3 people. Now, what this third person is, or that 0.3 person is, I don't know. It's a fragment. So let's just say that you'll get 2 people, but you will turn over and you have to talk to 200 people in order to sit back and do that. But what if you had a system that was, you could not only recruit and show people how they could make money recruiting and helping others, but what if you could sit back and actually put in through the software and through the automated systems that they have and get your own auto responses where you can sit back and you can do like me. Everybody else is taking off and they're leaving tomorrow. My vacation started at 6 o'clock this morning. And yeah, I've been working all day because my pages have been going up. My inbox is filling up. And I invite everybody, I don't care what type of business you're in, there is something for you. There is an auto response that will take them from where you're at right to a personal website, or it can take them from your website into a instant sign up page. They can sign up, they can lease that quality lease of people that are already interested in what you have, and now bug and have your family, your friends, and on the do not call this. Because I was on it. I mean, people see coming, relatives see me coming, run the other way. Because they're tired of me sitting back bugging them about joining. And I deal in global economy, so I deal with people in over 138 countries. Well, I can't be at 138 countries at one time, but through my auto response, I can put a post out. All of these 30,000 followers and viewers, a few of them will have sense enough to go to the wall and dip head in and look at. It amazes me how we all try and broke, and we wish we had what we wanted and had it our way. But then when it comes before us, we don't even understand. That is amazing to me. And it's out of fear. So what I want you to do, and I invite you to go to this page right here. Go to lajackson1.theconversionpros. That's theconversionpros.com. Listen to the videos. Go through it, use it. I'll give it to you for free for 7 days. No credit card required. I'm not even going to ask you for any credit card information. In 7 days, a week, I'm going to contact you back. I don't want enough to use it and let the system prove itself to you. Don't worry about me. I'm using the system. I'm happy. My agents have been coming real. I was listening to the testimonies. I watched a real estate guy. He got the system. Good friend of mine. Got with the system. And in 2 days, he had flipped $20,000 in real estate deals for his family. Now, wouldn't you like to have or know that you have $10,000 on payday, which you're paying yourself because all working commission? If you don't get to do anything, you won't eat. How would I starve myself to death when there are so many other tools out here? It just doesn't make sense. So when somebody leads you to the water, at least stick your head into it and see if it fits your need. That is just a preview of what you get when you talk with me live. I am Open Talk with Les Jackson. That's one of the few subjects that we talk about. There are many more. We get into everything. Health, wealth, sex, rock and roll, concerts, travel, sporting events, whatever float the boat. I'm staying away from Donald Trump because I got to get my Trump money. I got to take some of his money. So go ahead, connect with the right places, and on the next episode, when we really crank up tomorrow, I'm going to tell you at 10 o'clock a.m. how you can be linked in with some of the best. This is Open Talk with Les Jackson. I'm out of here, everybody. I will talk to you after the holiday. Have a good one. You'll hear me tomorrow.